Vijana in action. TRBD. Kazi kwa nguvu. TRBD. Hustle every day. Hustle every day. Hustle every day. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Vijana in action. TRBD. Vijana in action.
So my name is Dixon Ombari. I'm late 29. I work for Mediacrave and we do animations, graphic design, web design. And currently we're working on a show which would somehow be an animated for Kenyan people with Sheng and all that. So najua itakuwa poa sana. Right now, currently I'm working from home, but because this business is expanding and because of trying to be serious in business, I've found a place where at least I can set up a studio. But at least this has been able. It has made me at least achieve some of the projects that I've done in the past. I used to work in some 2 different media stations, and I felt I was not getting enough. I was not doing enough so much of my passion. So I decided to. I was in KU, so after that I decided to do a small diploma in animation from Trumax Academy, Denmark, and from there I just decided either to at least do so much animation and also teach people. I started with around 100,000, where I bought a good machine, and plus I got some few sound recording equipment. Yeah, so at least with that I was able to now get clients who maybe need calendars, who maybe need posters and all. Then from there I started doing small adverts which maybe included animation and things like that. Animation, in a sense, is something that has taken toll our TV stations, because animation is it's more of a technology that has grown to become something else. For example, right now in the TVs, most programs, most films are animated because it's much easier. You don't have to get models. What you have to do is just create models on your PC, and there you have it. You don't have to have the hassle of dealing with models, paying them, and things like that. So movies like Avatar, movies like The Shrek, movies like The Case of Benjamin Button, where people would want to have to create things that are not really real. So animation, in a way, helps us to go to other areas of science fiction and do so much which is not really in a way. Things that are needed basically is a good PC. I also, for my sound, I have some sound recording equipment like the microphone. Before any animation is done, of course, at times when I'm sleeping, I just get an idea and I sketch it down. And from sketching, maybe the following day is when now I can be able to build up different sketches because I'm an artist. So from there, after sketching the drawings of characters and all that, I'm able to scan them into my machine. And then from there, I'm able to now build on the different characters. So for example, like this show that I'm working on is called Kamakazi. It's about 3 students who have finished school, and they're trying to, they're trying to tackle their daily lives at home. My first thing when I wake up in the morning, I normally have classes. I lecture at Multimedia University. So from there, after having, let's say, like 2 hours for class, I can now come and work on adverts. I normally work on adverts, graphic design, depending on the workload. And if it's not that, I also have students that I train personal. I give personal training to students who normally come to our studio, and we train them in animation and graphic design and all that. We also have some recording sessions where we record voiceovers for radio and TV. My ideas are mostly gotten from the internet. I believe internet is a tool that is so much with so much information, and many people don't know about it. Long time when we were still in campus, because the internet was not there, we normally used to go to the library to get information and all that, but it was not, wide. So in Bidi Sasa, we had to, go to the, and thanks to the internet, that after the internet things have been easy. I just Google, get some ideas, see what other guys have done in the European countries and all. And for me, from there, I'd be able to create a base to get ideas.
Vijana in action. Vijana in action.
When I was young, I knew what I wanted to do. We used to take reams of papers to school for exams. So one time, I took half of those plain papers because I wanted to use them for drawing, but they were meant for exams. And when I got home, I was beaten thoroughly because of it. But I thank God that, it's a blessing to get money from something that you really have passion for and you love doing. What sets me apart is passion, integrity, discipline, and then time. Being able to give work on time. When I charge something that is fair, so that, because what shortcuts sometimes are short-lived. Sometimes there are people who would want to get so much money, and then you end up now spoiling jobs, and at the end you don't really get anything out of it. Basically, it's through Facebook. We have a page called Kenyan Animation, and then there's also YouTube, where we've put most of our works under Mediacrave Limited. And then we attend expos, like the current expo that we had attended, which was very successful, and also just talking about it in our institution, because all the institutions that I teach, I'm able to talk about my work and what goes around.
My name is Masi Kiogora. I'm managing consultant at Integrity Management Advisory Center, and I am certified ILO trainer. In today's world, I believe every business must be very innovative. One, because of the competition that exists currently. The world has become, like one market, and so many people are doing the same thing and targeting the same markets. And it's easy to find yourself irrelevant or pushed out of the market if you do not innovate in either the way you do your business or in the products or services that you're delivering to your customers. Hi guys, my name is Masi Kiogora from Integrity Management Advisory Center. I am a certified ILO trainer, and you're watching Vijana in Action.
Vijana in action.
My family has been very, very supportive. For example, if it was not for my mom, I don't think art would have been what art would not have taken the center stage in my life. I remember sometimes she would sacrifice for money to buy me paint brushes. She would sacrifice to take me to these animation colleges, which are very, very expensive. So I really thank my family. And again, also having a studio at home, it's really a nuisance. But of course, my family has been there. It has been supportive. At least my machines are always in good condition, because at least no one gets to tamper with them. So I really thank my family for being there for me. Like currently, we are trying to do content for mobile phones, but now the problem is there's no much money, because CCK needs like 300,000 for you to get a license to be able to give content to the common mwananchi. Another thing is maybe the cropping up of people who do shoddy jobs from River Road. So Kenya, most people don't really appreciate art, so they prefer going to River Road and getting it done for lesser prices. So for people like us, since it's something that we've studied, it becomes a bit hard, because now we have to lower our prices. When creating a logo, you have to create with less prices, of which, if it was not for those people in the quack designers, would be making money in this industry.
Vijana in action.
5 years from now, I would want to have my own media academy, where I would teach animation, graphics, anything to do with design. Then from now, I want to have a company, a media company that can be able to create Kenyan content. Yeah, Kenyan cartoons. We are tired of this Cartoon Network and things like that. So we want Kenyan content, a cartoon that can speak in Sheng, things like that. So I hope in the near future I'd be able to also get students enough who I can be able to train and come up with a Kenyan avatar. I would really encourage people to take that opportunity to learn this, take this opportunity to learn animation before the market is crowded. Yeah? And for those youths who are at home, don't give up, because it's not expensive. What we can do, sometimes I offer, the per hour training, whereby you can just come and I can be able to train you. Yeah, so if you can't afford 100,000, if you have 10,000 shillings and you can train for maybe 5 hours, that's something that we can be able to do. We give up. I know sometimes we give up. You never give up, because we are in this, life is a journey, and if you don't enjoy that journey in spite of those challenges, then you're doomed. Hi, my name is Dixon Ombari. I'm a designer and an animator. You're watching Vijana in Action.
Vijana in action.